I believe in transparency. I believe that you should be truthful. Restorsea sometimes sounds too good to be true. How can such a great product actually work? And how could it do all these different things? We wanted to do this trip because we wanted these bloggers to be able to experience the power of Restorsea. They are the critics, the experts, the women and men who are pitched stories every day, who have seen everything, been there, done it. The best way to do it is to understand our story and to walk the same footsteps that I walked in the discovery of this incredible ingredient.
When I was told about the product, it almost sounds too good to be true. I thought it was really interesting and incredibly innovative, really. I thought if it is what they say it is, it'll probably completely change that market, so I basically rushed aboard.
Working in beauty, you get pitches all the time, so it's hard to find something that's actually new and interesting. When it comes to skincare, you know, there's so many products that claim so many things, so when you hear something so different, you pay attention.
I'm interested in skincare that works, that's you know, active and works sort of clinically, but not at the expense of sustainability.
I wanted them to be able to see it for themselves, so they could ask, they could question, road test it, and so they could become believers. I wanted to show them the hatchery, located in a fjord in beautiful Norway, to see where this natural process occurs, where we derive Restorsea's key ingredient.
So once we arrived off the ferry, we drove through the countryside, and this really beautiful winding road going up into these hills, and then we went to the hatchery to see firsthand the science, where the science comes from.
We learned kind of like the structure of a salmon egg.
They're meant to sustain a lot of damage because they live in the pebbles and they have other bigger rocks falling on them, so they have to be really resilient.
This enzyme is the main ingredient that is so magical in Restorsea.
I wanted to see firsthand how the salmon farm sort of fits in with that philosophy of being sustainable, how the enzymes are harvested, how the salmon is treated, and how they're unharmed and the eggs are also unharmed, and that was what I really wanted to see.
Nothing is overly treated, you know, it's not over-processed, very natural, you know, it just feels very natural here. I think it's really brave of this company to say, come out here and see how it's done and sort of, you know, get all the behind the scenes, look at the product and what it does. And I've never heard of a company really doing that, saying, come to our facilities and, you know, completely dissect everything that we do so you can see exactly how it works. It's unheard of, really, in this industry, so I thought that was fascinating, and I just think it's an incredible way to educate people.
As a journalist, I'm always just looking for a fun story. I already know that it works because I've been using it. And it's fun to see the origins of something, to really fully understand it, which makes any story better.
As a blogger, we reach a lot of people and we can educate our readers in a very relatable way. And so it's nice to be here and then be able to translate that person to person versus company to person.